Shepard, to the delight of the Mystics fans. She's not just a shooter.
It wasn't quite the wobble, I tell you what, but it was the cha-cha slide right there. Oh, she's not over there. She did a little fillet. Okay, Katie Benzan, the fancy footwork.
Hey, I know y'all seen Katie with the boop, boop. Oh, my God.
Katie Benzan will check in for the first time here at home. History making against Minnesota, getting those minutes. The first Dominican player from the Dominican Republic to play in the WNBA. So a historic game for her against Minnesota. They get the win. She makes history. No big deal as Young can't get that to fall. Of importance, but her one-on-one defense, I agree with you. Yeah. It was beyond important for them. Benzan steps into one and knocks it down.
With the energy and effort and focus that the Mystics brought to the floor, Katie Benzan, wow, stepping into this. So offensively, they need to try to penetrate those gaps as well.
That one off the mark. Benzan saves it to Austin. Reset of the shot clock to 14. Benzan lost the dribble, wrapped up by Shepard. Loose ball on the floor. Shepard gets it to Bell as she's into the game, and then Austin's on the ground, and it goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Mystics, so a very chaotic moment there.
The relentless behavior of trying to get the possession. You see Katie Benzan trying to dig it out of the mud. You got to get down and get it. You can't reach for it, Benzan, and Katie Benzan not giving up on a play. She just missed a shot. She's not going to trot back or pout, right? But when that pass gets completed,
to Austin getting the deflection and the steal. Machida over to Benzan. Off the hesitation, and they're going to get a foul called on Plaisance. Hawkins. Machida. Benzan. 2 seconds. 1 second. Hangs. Doesn't go. Fighting for the loose ball. Young comes up. And the Mystics.
And hopefully they will get her back soon because they really miss her on the court as well for that perimeter depth.
Benzan 3, cashes it in. Attacking. As Katie Benzan.
Well, this Aces team, they lead the league in field goal percentage after 2 games, 52%, but Washington is holding them to 44% right now.
Benzan, another one.
Oh boy, Benzan! And that's what she's done in her couple of weeks that she's been here in DC. I mean, this team has only been together, the Mystics, for 21 days.
And Hamby and Austin mixing it up. And technical fouls given. Austin took exception to the way Hamby threw Benzan to the floor.
And Mike Tebow came out right away. Benzan right there gathers the ball, and then it was this extra after the tumble. And then Shakira also,
she had to deal with in her second game against Sylvia Fowles. She knew the expectation coming into this one as Benzan gets the first one. She might be a rookie, but she is not backing down. That is a Natasha Cloud type of reaction. The dog in her came out.
Well, there's no fear. I mean, she was number 3 overall in the draft for a reason, and it's not just because of her overall stat line. I mean, she has a mental makeup of
Katie Benzan getting across on Shepard, to the delight of the Mystics fans. She's not just a shooter.
It wasn't quite the wobble, I tell you what, but it was the cha-cha slide right there. Oh, she's not over there. She did a little fillet. Okay, Katie Benzan, the fancy footwork.
Splits the pair.
They've made 7 threes. They've got to get in the paint.
Benzan 3.
Oh.
That helps.
That was only if Benzan wasn't wide open at the top of the key.
Machida. Hawkins. Benzan.
I was joking earlier, and I was like, do you guys remember Linsanity era, like, in New York? And I was like, what about Benzanity? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, You know, just because like I know how hard it is just, you know, just to make it in this league. It took me 3 tries to be able to even get a spot. So to see a young player come in and just be in the moment, you know, and just take advantage and enjoy being out here, and then like making the impact that she's made and seeing the work that she behind the scenes that she puts in, I love that. You know, to be able to see, you know, what people do behind the scenes, the work they put in, come to fruition when they get their opportunity. And she wasn't scared, you know what I mean? Like, there was some John and talking or whatever, and she came down and what did my mic say? Bop, bop, and, you know, hit, you know, she's not afraid. And that's, as players in this league and as teammates, you love to see that for somebody, and you love to see successful things happen to great people. And Katie's been so wonderful since she's been here, and like I said, Benzanity, let's keep it rolling. You know what I mean? Like, here we are.
I believe it was slapping and back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She's a great teammate. Like, I can keep talking about Katie. Katie's awesome. Like, you would, I remember when she first walked in the training room. All right, I'll wrap it up. But like, first I'm like, who is that? Find out she was leading 3-point percentage in the college basketball. So I was like, oh, she a shooter. Okay, let's see it. You know, it's kind of a little different. And she was swat every day. So, and she's still doing swat. So now she got the boop boop. It was cool. I think we're done though.
It's been a lot of fun, but it's also been a bit crazy. My phone has been blowing up with social media, and like I just appreciate all the support and love that I've received, both technologically but also just in person within the locker room. Like just the warm embraces that I've experienced here, I just cannot be more grateful. And even with this coaching staff, you know, I always get pats on the back, hugs, you know, high fives, just like that constant physical touch really shows their love and support for what I have within this organization. And I'm just so thankful for, well, you know, as a smaller guard, the odds have always been against my favor, you know, so, you know, ever since I was growing up, I've had haters and doubters doubting that I could even play at the college level. So with that, in terms of that, I wasn't worried about the odds. I believed in myself, so I knew that when I got this chance, I'm just going to go out there and have fun and compete, no matter if it was a couple days in the training camp or a couple weeks. Like, no matter what the time frame was, I was just going to go out there, have fun, compete, and then see what happens. You know, I can't really control all the business side of the WNBA. That's out of my control, so I'm just focusing on what I can do each and every day to show what I can do on the court, but also who I am as a person.
And just one last one for B. What was it like when you went back and watched the tape and you're still hitting threes and you're crossing people over at midcourt? What was it like to watch yourself on tape do that in a WNBA game?
Well, it was a good feeling, if I can say so myself. Especially watching that clip from the end of the game where I crossed that girl over, as you said, the cha-cha slide. I didn't know how badly I got her until I rewatched it, so that was fun watching it again. But the other clips, it was just, you know, nice to see. You know, I knew I could play at this level, but actually witness it and experience it is a whole different sensation. But then I also watched the film to get better, you know, like I did have a good game, but every day, you know, we all are striving to improve. Just like Alicia said, like every single day or every single year she wants to come better. And that's, for me, you know, this is my first year, so every day I want to get a little bit better. Yeah, just like you said, just staying ready. You know, you don't really know how many minutes you're going to get or what's going to happen in the game, but as long as you have that preparation, you will succeed. And so today it just met preparation with opportunity, and I just made the most of my opportunity tonight.